Hey guys, the international break, the boring Nations League. It's finally over to make way for the global, the grand Premier League. It's back. Game week 4 predictions here. We've got some massive games, a lot of promising fixtures, but the big one is Arsenal against Tottenham, North London derby. Yeah,
Yeah, you are right. There are some very important games this week. Premier League is back, and so are we for predicting Premier League game week 4. This is how it is. First game up, early kick-off, Southampton against Man United. Oh
United.
no, lot of thrashing for Eric Ten Hag, losing to
even
Liverpool.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, losing to Liverpool, and I would say it's too early in the season, and the kind of players they had, they will take time to gel, and there is no shame in losing to Liverpool at this point, because Liverpool is much stronger than Manchester United in last few years. So it's a overreaction for me. They will be fine.
It's always an overreaction when United lose to any
Yeah,
team.
so Southampton against Man United. Man United will come back to winning ways. Zirkzee to score 2-0. Man United will have a routine win.
Agreed. Southampton just don't have enough to keep with these quality 2-0 and the most expensive fidget spinner in the world, Anthony, to score.
Next up is Crystal Palace versus Leicester City.
Yeah, this is another game for Glasner to prove. He had one problem, which I think a lot of managers and Jurgen Klopp both suffered last season, conceding the first goal. That has occurred in all of his first 3 games at the helm this new season. Leicester City are yet to receive their first win. They got a draw against Tottenham, were close against Fulham and Villa, but they need to get a win.
Yeah, somehow these two teams now have to get a win if they want their season going. Both the teams have 1 draw, 2 losses, I think.
Yeah.
And so for me, this game will be a good game, open game. Both the coaches like to play a nice possession-based football. So for me, it will be Crystal Palace because of their quality and experience in Premier League. They will nick it through. They will win it 2-1. Mateta, the forward, to score for
Yeah,
them.
Crystal Palace will show Leicester City what the Premier League is about. 3-1 and Englishman Iberici as to score.
Liverpool against Nottingham Forest. Liverpool did not concede in last 3 games.
Yes.
Only team not to concede.
Yeah, that's
A
it.
very good start. It will keep on going. For me, Liverpool will win. Easy win because it's at Anfield. 3-0. Liverpool to win. Salah to score. And Arne Slot's juggernaut keeps on going.
Yeah, you were talking about Anfield. Liverpool haven't lost to Nottingham Forest at Anfield since 1969. A lot of stuff has happened since then. So yeah, I really think Liverpool need to keep the winning ways going. I think they will. 2-0 Colombian Luis Diaz to score.
Next up, Man City against Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford are the last team to win at the Etihad. That's the crazy stuff.
Man City the machine. Haaland the Superman.
Oh my god. Would you be surprised if he scores 50 goals this year?
No, not at all. Because in the last game, I could sense that he is hungry. He scored all
Fresh
3
straight
of
from the
West Ham
Euros,
games,
yeah.
and this will again be a Haaland show. Haaland to score 3-1. Manchester City will beat Brentford.
I think it's hope, in my opinion, that Brentford are a team which can hold City. For that reason, I'm gonna actually see City drop points
Do you
here.
really think so?
It's hope more.
Okay.
1-1 and Jeremiah Doku to score.
Next up, Brighton against Ipswich Town.
It's at the South Coast. Brighton new manager Fabian Hurstler. He just won Manager of the Month.
Really?
Yeah, he's Premier League
Good.
Manager of the Month in his first.
No, but I don't know. Arne Slot at Liverpool did a good job.
Yeah.
Without
I
conceding
think
3
it's
wins.
surprising that Hurstler is still unbeaten and he played United and Arsenal. So yeah, Slot was playing, apart from United, he didn't play any major games.
Yeah, for me,
So-
this game also Brighton will play attacking football, score lot of goals. 4 goals for Brighton, 2 goals for Ipswich. As much as Ipswich has passion and energy, but I don't see them
It's an
beating
away game. That will
Brighton.
always be a problem.
And it will be 4-2 Pedro to score.
Yeah. One thing I'm going to mention. The Premier League diversity, the amount of clubs to play, this is a clear example. So this is the 936th different fixture to occur in the Premier League.
Wow.
So yeah, it just shows you the competitiveness to reach the top division of English football. Yeah, I think Brighton will walk all over Ipswich because it's at home for them. 3-0 and Danny Welbeck to score.
Next up, Fulham against West Ham United. London Derby.
Derby. Here we go. Julian Lopetegui against Marco Silva. West Ham. It seems that they need some more time to gel in with the new manager. Fulham look promising. I don't think what's on the score line is really a full representation of their performances so far.
Yes. Fulham played good game against Man United, the
Yeah.
first game of the season.
They played
and-
well. After that also Leicester.
So,
Ipswich.
but I think this will be West Ham United now, as you said, coming together under the new coach. They played well against Man United, Manchester City in some parts of the game. They had a plan. They played well. Some of the chances they had, but then they were against Superman Haaland. This game, I don't see them losing. They will win it 2-1. Kudos to score.
Yeah, I think it's a played 4-8 draw. 1-1 at Brazilian striker Rodrigo Muniz to score.
Aston Villa against Everton. Everton are not able to catch a break. What's happening to
This
them?
is getting really ridiculous. The international break could not have come at a better time for Sean Dyche's men. Is he going to be sacked by Christmas?
I think if the results do not improve, he will be sacked within a month. That's what I think, because you can't keep on losing, and once the confidence is hit, then there is no way back. And when you get a new manager, he can bring in new ideas, and then he can give some confidence that will give you a chance to survive. So for me, next 3-4 games are very crucial. Do not do anything in those games. It will be difficult for him.
Yeah.
But this game, Aston Villa, I don't see Everton beating Aston Villa. Aston Villa is a good team. They are playing well, and there will be no chance Aston Villa will beat them 2-0.
Yeah, simple win for Villa. 4-1 and a midfielder who I've really been impressed with, Morgan Rogers to score.
Yes. Next up, Bournemouth against Chelsea. Chelsea, very unpredictable.
This is
They are
ridiculous.
scoring 6 goals
And then they
in
draw.
a week, and then they come back, draw against Leicester City.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. But Crystal Palace, and so if you don't know, but I think they are improving. They have some real patterns of play.
Chelsea is like this team which would say 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yes, but I think they will be very good against Bournemouth. Bournemouth also plays open game, so that will they will play into the hands of Chelsea. 3-1 Jackson to score, Chelsea to win against Bournemouth.
Bournemouth celebrated their 125th anniversary 2 weeks ago, last home game. I think the festives will continue for them. They'll hold the Blues for a draw 1-1 and James Tavernier to score.
Next up, Wolves against Newcastle.
This is one of the most drawn fixtures. It's the out of all games to have occurred more than 15 times in the league. 61% of the fixture of these 18 have been draws. That is the most in the Premier League. So it's a really drawable fixture. 11 of the last 18 were draws, and I'm going for another draw. 1-1 and Jacob Murphy to score. Wolves, would be an important point for them. Newcastle keep on pushing forward towards the top 6.
For me, Newcastle will nick this through. They will have a narrow victory, 1-0. Isaac to score for them.
Yeah. Now, match of the week. It is Tottenham against Arsenal. How many iconic fixtures of these two have we seen? Thierry Henry, Gareth Bale, dazzling up the stadiums. Whether it was White Hart Lane or Highbury, it was really enjoyable football, fierce rivalry, and we've got one more. Last season didn't disappoint. It was a 3-2 thriller. Arsenal seemed to have wrapped up the game in the first half, 3-0 up, and then Tottenham bring back 2 goals to make it a really cagey end. I think we're going to have a lot of entertainment once more. Both managers support high goal scoring scorelines, and I think it's the clutch man for Arsenal who comes and takes the win in North London. 3-1 to Arsenal, and Belgian winger Leandro Trossard to score the main goal.
For me, in the last 3 games, Tottenham is like the unluckiest team of all. They played some very good football against Leicester.
They
very
were
good football
they were
against
rewarded
other
against
teams.
Everton. They beat them 4-0.
They against Leicester, did you see?
They had so many
and
chances. Yeah.
So they had so many chances, but they could not score. A little bit unlucky in front of goal. This will be their day.
Who?
Luck
You think
will
Tottenham
favor
will win?
them. I will say Tottenham will beat Arsenal because I don't see that Arsenal of last year now. They are a little bit confused because they seems very eager to take that next step. They want to win it very bad, so that sometimes backfire, and that is what is going to happen with Odegaard, Rice both not present. Tottenham will beat Arsenal 2-1. Captain Son to score.
Okay. Yeah, that was a major predictions over. Quick update on the scores. I am leading in predictions by 10 points. Hope to extend that lead. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next one.